Well, there it is, out in the sunshine, finally. Other than taking it down to my good friend Greg Belk at Concord Auto to get some codes taken out of the computer and some other minor issues taken care of that I don't have the equipment to deal with, such as purging the ABS system. It looks pretty good in the sun, I gotta say, but appreciate everybody that's hung in there to the very end while I finish this up. Last 2 weeks have been a maddening series of little nicks and knacks and almost dones, and then new jobs arriving on the scene that I didn't know I had, as would be the case with any kind of project like this. There's always just a little bit more going on than you would hope. But it moves under its own power. I still got to put a little bit more trans fluid in it. It's a little slippy right now because the front end was knocked off of this thing, as you remember, and they moved it a bunch of times with the trans lines open, so it puked out a bunch of the trans fluid. So, but it moves under its own power pretty good, and my rear view mirrors work, which that is sounds like a minor thing, but they're the ones that you can get online, and you never know what kind of manufacturing defects you can end up with some of this stuff. So yeah, so this is it. I've got the seats inside are covered with some plastic right now, so that I don't get into a situation where I stain the seats. But everything inside's looking pretty good. You can see the back there. Catskin did a really good job on these seat covers, and so I like that I took that option. Some white details on the console, and also the faceplate for the radio. But also an accent piece right here in the door panel. But yeah, and the sun's really picking up the pearlescent in the paint job, which is kind of nice. Brumbos pop, chrome wheels pop. Got to say that I'm pleasantly surprised with how this came out. As you remember, I started this it's about 4 years ago with a Challenger that had the front end knocked off of it. So it was an excellent candidate to experiment to see if I could build this. First saw this concept, which was drawn by an artist by the name of Doug Schramm. He's done a number of things, and I was really happy to be able to give this a try and have it come out looking like this. But yeah, I saw the picture that was rendered way back in 2007, and I thought that looks like a greenhouse from a modern Dodge Challenger. So I figured, well, we'll go greenhouse down with this project instead of a complete body over like I did with my Daytona, and see how that goes. Well, it turns out it wasn't a quickie project like I had hoped it was. I laid off of it for a couple of 6-month periods that ended up amounting to about a year. So it's about a 3-year project, but total, we're looking at about 1,800 hours in this piece. So not the quickie turnaround that I had hoped for, but like I said, I'm pretty pleased with the way it looks right now, and like I said, I thank you for all hanging in there and watching the progress on this piece. And I'll be looking forward to starting something new here, hopefully at the beginning of the year. But for now, this will probably be the last of my videos regarding this series and this build. Again, thanks a lot for watching.